So am I about to get in trouble with the anime community once again? As you know, JJK is upheld as the most holy and greatest anime to ever been created in the history of humankind. And I think differently. Now, the video is I changed my mind. So I will say really quick, season 1, I wasn't really interested. Thought the characters were kind of gray, didn't really find them too interesting. The pacing of the anime was okay. It wasn't bad. Season 1s or 10, they tend to be slower. They're introducing characters and their abilities and backstories, blah, blah, whatever. All the boring stuff eventually leads up to the cool stuff. But the original 3, you know, Megami and Yuji and the hammer chick, which I always forget her name because I don't find her that interesting, to be honest with you. I don't understand it. They just seemed boring, but I've kind of changed my mind. And let me explain myself really quick. After season 1 was released, the beautiful masterpiece, the JJK movie came out, and it made over $190 million in the box office. Not only that, it made almost comparable to the One Piece movie called Red, and that movie made $246 million. The fact that One Piece, probably the most popular anime to ever exist besides maybe Dragon Ball in the entire world, made only about $50 million more in the box office is highly impressive. Now, nothing compares to the Demon Slayer Mugen Train movie because, well, that movie is an actual masterpiece and it made $500 million in the box office, which is actually freaking delusional. Another thing I'd like to pull up, JJK season 1, 88% in Rotten Tomatoes. Good score. 88% is actually a pretty fair assessment of JJK. The movie, 98%. Now we're starting to see a trend here. Starting to see a little bit of trend here. 98% for an anime movie. Nothing to scoff at. If we move over the season 2, only 89%. It's a 1% increase. My argument is this. And you know what? People can call me stupid for it because I know people think differently about the characters in the show. JJK is a masterpiece. It is a beautiful show and is probably one of the most beautifully animated shows out there. Besides Chainsaw Man and Demon Slayer, this thing is freaking gorgeous. It is a beautiful show to watch. And the fighting in the show is absolutely freaking nuts. It is actually stupid good. If you haven't watched it, like, you have a problem. Like, you need to watch it. Like, you have issues. My core belief is that the original 3 for the cast, Megami and Yuji and Hammer Chick, are a little bit boring compared to Gojo, Gato, and Toji. To be fair, when you look at the screen, and if Gojo is on screen, you know he is the coolest, the most powerful, and the most swaggy guy on the screen every time he's in a frame. You'll know when Gojo's there because you'll be looking at him. Why? Because he's the coolest character in the freaking show. You can call me a Gojo simp, but you know at the end of the day, I'm right. I mean, no one's making cool edits of Yuji or even Megami. It's all Gojo. And you might be saying, well, all the cool fights are with Gojo. Yeah, because Gojo's the coolest. Especially when we start season 2 and we're looking at their freaking backstories and why they turned out the way that they are now and how interesting they were and how Gojo developed his abilities and how he learned to freaking basically cheat death, essentially. Sorry for those who haven't seen season 2. And characters like Toji who don't even have abilities. That to me is a unique, cool characteristic that I think is cool. And yeah, there's that other chick that, you know, has weapons and uses cursed tools because she can't use cursed energy, but she ain't Toji level. You know she ain't Toji level. Now, some of you might be saying I'm high. And you know what? I'm not high, but I could be wrong. I think that season 2 was way better, and I think it got that 1% increase. That whole 1% increase was due to the fact that Gojo, Gato, and Toji, and even all the other original cast are so much more interesting than the original 3. I did appreciate Yuji and Megami a little more in season 2. Obviously, Hammer Chick, by the way, spoils if you don't want spoils, she freaking like had her face explode, so I don't even know if she's alive. I think she's dead for good. So to be fair, man, dude, the community's gonna hate me. They're gonna like burn down my house. Goodbye, YouTube career. To be honest, I could be wrong, because when we look at a popularity poll, I'm on Jujutsu Kaisen wiki. I have no idea if this is credible. Apparently 90,000 plus people, almost 100,000 people voted on this poll. Megami is one. He's still a good character. I think he's pretty decent. Yuji, I wouldn't even put in top 5. Gojo, obviously deserving of top 3. Gato, easily deserving of top 5. And then we have my boy Toji for some reason down in 11th. Maybe the people who were watching this were smoking weed. Anyways, I just thought I'd give my personal quick opinion on this. If you guys disagree with me, please let me know, and feel free to educate me on anything that I might have like not understood. I have watched all of season 1 and 2, and I watched the movie, of course. I just think that season 1 and the original casts are a little lackluster, and I think it's going to be concerning, because if I haven't read ahead, and I'm starting to read, but if I feel like the characters don't get as interesting as Gojo and Gato are, which Gato is obviously still around, but having Gojo be locked away in season 2, I'm concerned that maybe the show won't be as interesting going forward. I could be completely wrong, whatever it might be. You know, there might be some crazy JJK fans who can completely prove me wrong in the comments. Completely possible. Either way, let me know if I'm wrong, and just let me know in the comments down below. So anyways,